in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it?
Our duty is all that remains. Those who drank from the Vira Balasan paid a great price, bound to the service of Mythal for eternity.
You claim Mythal was truly a god.
To you, it shall make no difference.
Of their kind, and this is what it comes to.
The decision to kill Abalas was mine, Morrigan, not yours.
The elf nearly brought the walls down upon us. I did what had to be done to save something far more valuable.
Dude, are you just forced into this? Oh, there's
the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Don't go any closer, Morrigan.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
I do not like this. She is far too eager.
Yeah, I agree.
I do not hide it. To restore lost knowledge, I would risk much.
And what would you do with it? You could be worse than Corypheus.
So, paralyze yourself for fear of what might be? I can give nothing but my word. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone. This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
You know, earlier Sarah was saying that she wanted to shoot some assholes. Sarah, shoot her in the butt. I'm tired of Morrigan. God, Yennefer energy.
I don't know who's better suited, and neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price? Bound forever to the will
The
of
energy.
Mythal?
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
I hate to say it, but Abalas's plan to destroy the well may be the best one.
What happens when Corypheus comes for you again? He is immortal. The wisdom of the well may include a way to destroy him. Give me this, and I fight at your side. I shall be your sword.
Thoughts?
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Where's the option to destroy it? A minute ago, there was an option to destroy the well, and it's gone now. Oh my gosh. I hate this. Because it was logical. It made logical sense that he doesn't have a vessel. So we could just leave it and it's not gonna do anything, or we could have done that before she killed the guardian of it. Let her drink, then murder her. That would solve the issue. Oh my gosh. So us or her? I don't like either of these options. I was on team leave it alone, and then I was on team destroy the well. I don't like either of these. All right. I mean, Bull says someone should use it. Sarah says no one should use it. Cass says if there's going to be a risk, let her use it. We can't afford to lose you. She's super sus. Yeah, she is.
It's yours.
Solus approves. Imagine if she pulled out like a silly straw right now. Oh, here we go. Cass disapproves, Iron Bull disapproves, Sarah approves, Inquisition perks. Vivian greatly disapproves. Do you know what the word drink means? Did she have the kid in your playthrough?
Morrigan?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah.
Bro, you drank the whole thing! Oh my, you glutton!
I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Go through the alluvion. There's a mirror right there. Yeah, that's what I said. Why am I glowing? What? Who's this? Was that Mythal? Hi. Oh, you are warm. Were you in a sunbeam? A very toasty cat just walked in. Should glow more often. It's a good look. Dude, we're gonna be back at Skyhold just throwing a party. Everyone else is gonna take forever to get back.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
You sound pretty certain when you say that.
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
But he's not a god yet, is he?
Not yet. He is both powerful and immortal. But he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited.
So we kill the dragon thing?
Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There
Dragon's
is a
a
way to
Horcrux,
defeat the
yeah.
dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I don't even know where she hangs out in the fort.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
I was just thinking, we got back with the Alluvion. By the time the army gets back here, we'll have been like, foot up on a desk, sipping Capri Suns, and be like, man, we've been here for days. It took y'all so long to get back. Speak with Morrigan in the garden. I don't know how to get to the garden other than fast travel, lol.
Working nursery, with not a space wasted. Want for nothing.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Alluvion. She was terrified.
Her son? Morrigan has a son?
A boy of 10 years. She said he activated the mirror and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Why would Liliana want to risk the Inquisitor running into the mirror that Corypheus recently went into? I wonder if that was really Liliana.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads.
I'm in my
It's
pajamas.
the Fade. How does the Alluvion lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Am I? Yeah, I'm in my equipment. It's just showing me undies. Now your sword doesn't even have a hilt. It's not a shower.
Morrigan!
Go back! I must find Kieran before it's too late. Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Alluvion here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Dude, knowing Morrigan, I assumed that she'd be like, oh man, I lost my kid. Ah, that's 10 years wasted. I'll have to make another one. Like, if she and Flemeth were like that. Parenting made her better. Her kid's like, I can fix her. Also, is the kid half dwarf? Since my character in the first game was a dwarf. Short little itty bitty boy. It's like a
There
gnome.
he is!
Who's with him?
That's...
I wish it hadn't interrupted. That is not a 10-year-old.
Mother!
Flemeth?
Mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
What? Wow. Okay.
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kirin is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
Oh, she's a blue mage. Counterspell.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
The god she assumed was dead, and she's like, oh, what if I get bound to Mythal? Mythal's not here anymore. She didn't know her freaking mom was Mythal? Now she has to do what Grandma says? I'm gonna use my manners.
You are. It's very nice to finally meet you.
You see, girl, those are manners.
See?
As you require a demonstration.
I require nothing from you but your death.
You tried that once already, and see how far it got you.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you?
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear
Powerful
the voices
metaphor.
of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very...
I don't know the history of what happened to
And
Mythal.
you follow her whim.
She said Mythal wants justice.
You
I don't know what
even
happened to
what
her.
she truly is.
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Did you come here to make Morrigan serve you?
Oh, what a servant she would make.
Then what is it you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
The boy.
I have to go now, Mother.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being.
Kieran's got the archdemon from the last
He is
Platinum.
more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain?
I just realized Kieran's
Our
basically
destinies are
Naruto.
not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Karama!
Well, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
The well.
It was the well.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
I don't think I can fight her. In the Dragon Age Origin, she could shapeshift into dragons. And this is later, and she's got a god inside her?
You're going to steal the body of a young boy?
If my daughter believes it, then it must be so.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
I will take my chances.
I found you once, girl. What makes you think I will not find you again?
Take over my body now, if you must. Just let Kieran go.
Oh.
He will be better off without me. Just as I was better off.
Morrigan got mommied. She legit changed in one regard. Wait, did she just take the Did she just take the archdemon?
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
So an ancient powerful being housing a different ancient powerful being just got control over the soul of a third different ancient powerful being. There's no way this could go wrong. She's a mystical turducken.
Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
I was a Jin Shuriki, and she took my tailed beast.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all?
Can you close the mirror? I'm nervous.
My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
Reminder, I wanted to leave, you killed a guy, then I wanted to destroy it, and you forced me into a decision. So yeah, I'm sorry, you're right.
So what happens now?
Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
I wonder if Morgan's going to shapeshift into a dragon to fight the other dragon. That would be really cool. Because she is a shapeshifter, and her mom can shapeshift dragon, but Morgan's never displayed that kind of power. Speak with the advisors in the war room. Okay. Isn't Corypheus in Dragon Age Origins Awakening? No, Corypheus first shows up in a Dragon Age 2 DLC. I can't recall the name of it. Perhaps someone in chat can help me out, but Hawk runs into him. That's the first time you see him. Oh, I have a point to spend, apparently. Bunch of XP. Alright. Doom upon all the world. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be playable. Complete any important tasks before completing these operations. Alright, so what we've got right now, we've got the finale. We've got the Frost whatever
Has either of you
deal.
noticed the change in Morrigan? I fear for her.
Fear for her?
She's
Rather
standing
than
right here.
fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with
What?
that thing.
Anyway, we've done one DLC. There's another DLC that we, there's two more DLCs. There's one right here. We could perhaps start next time, and then there is one that's after the main story. Alright, let's see. An offering of help on their terms. Our soldiers report they passed through the tunnel without incident and surprised a sizable Venatori encampment. After the battle, they had to find a different route back to because the tunnel had been collapsed, and they found this letter. Liliana, a letter on Dark Vellum, which obviously dwarven markings. You follow instructions well. Respect of our territory is first step we shall see. Benthus Warhelm Kal Sharok, aiming module 3. Excerpt of Frederick of Seralt's report. You cannot imagine the wealth of knowledge in Navarra. I could spend years reading the physical descriptions of dragons alone. I shall have to spend more time here. For the moment, however, I've discovered that dragon slayers of the past believed dragons to be unusually resistant to the blight. In fact, some believed dragon physiology was capable of stemming the spread of the infection, though this was a mere hypothesis and was never fully explored. Did you know I sat on a chair made entirely of bleached dragon bone? It was magnificent, if not very comfortable. All the glitters. There was a bit of a fight at the mine, with bandits apparently, and not even Darkspawn. I'm pleased to report the Darkspawn were cut down with relative ease. We've set up an outpost and recruited locals to begin mining the gold once again. Indeed, I'm told they're more than happy to do so now that they're being protected. We found some useful equipment in the bandit cache, and any efforts to gather coin and skyhold will now be much easier. Okay. Let's find a few missions to start that will run until next time. That's 16 minutes. Let's look for stuff that takes like a long time. A researcher has begun examining everything of the draconic species, and she believes that she has a way to flush out a creature that might serve as a mount. The Dracolisk is a rarely seen beast, wary, skittish, but hardy and powerful. Certainly not a standard addition to the stable, but in what other way has the Inquisition proven itself standard? Have our soldiers place these alerts in designated area is simple enough. All right, Cullen, take care of that. We received word that Morven the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile into Venter. He and his clan immediately staked a claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone, beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperium borders. Our Venter contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. If you simply want them present to unnerve Venter, it is possible to keep Moverin's clan supplied without ties to us. Yeah, do that. That's funny.
Inquisitor.
Something for... Oh, here we go. According to Dorian, it might be possible to discover who Corypheus once was. Knowing he was human could make him less attractive to Deventer's zealots who think of him as a god. Acquiring this information, however, is more difficult than one might suppose. Such ancient information could be found in the Magisterium's library in Minrathous, but the Grand Archivist has so far replied to our messages with polite misdirection. Dorian says he's the king of his particular castle, and he knows it. He might be blocking our efforts out of allegiance to Corypheus, or simply because he can. Josephine says, bribe the man with gifts and favors. This is normal for Venter, and it's what he expects. Alright, do that.
Let us begin.
Alright. So we've still got... We're a good chunk of the way through the Exalted Plains. We've not done the Hissing Waste at all. The Frost Gorge DLC. I kind of feel like doing that next time. I think we'll do the Frost Gorge DLC next time. We want to get that stuff done before the finale, and after the finale is the other DLC, which is like the sequel or... whatever. Alright, save it there, and we'll pick it up from here next time.